I'm just continuing the song. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Silver Series match for today. This is the second day of the second week of WGL Silver Series. Today we're gonna have a match between GoHard and Away from Keyboard. Now, GoHard guys were like, why do you stream my stream someone else? Oh my god. Seriously. This again. So it's a new one. Okay. I'm just gonna put this up. Not this one. This one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is going on? Okay, I didn't understand a thing that just happened. Okay. 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 I'm gonna see if someone wrote something. Okay, whatever. 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 So we're back at U1. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk a bit about the teams. Away from Keyboard, well, they had some tough matchups. They didn't really perform that well. They lost one game. I mean, imagine that they lost one game, and they lost it to I don't remember actually who they lost the game to. That's my bad. I think I actually streamed that. Was it Team Hope? I don't remember who they lost to. Anyway, doesn't matter. I mean, they're second on the list. They have 75 points. They lost their first game, so I actually don't remember against whom. But 3 games after they did win, so they're second on the list. The first team is GoHard. So basically, okay, don't look at the timer. Basically, this is the battle between first and the second place at the moment in the Silver Series. It's gonna be an awesome game, I guess. GoHard, some people think they're the favorites. Probably they are. They were so close to getting to Gold League, but they lost to Oops in the end, so bit of a tough luck there. Not really the the brightest day in their careers, but well, a lot of people think they're going to make to the Gold Series this season, and I tend to agree. They're a really good team. If they continue to play together and play as well as they did so far. Oh, GoHard leading 1-0. Didn't change that. Okay, so it's gonna be a 1-0 lead. I thought it was gonna be like a resetted, but some server changes and stuff like that. But it was actually a technical win. They were asking for reset stuff like that. I actually thought that the server changed, so it was like a technical whatever, but it was a technical win, not a technical draw. That means AFK guys didn't get in. So it's 1-0 for GoHard at the moment. Don't mind the 0-0. Anyway, GoHard is gonna attack on Ruinberg, and it's gonna be hard. Taking side on Ruinberg these days, even worse than Iterate. So they opted for 2 STBs, 2 objects 140 and object 430, a bit more of a brawler tank, a bad chat, and then RU 251, and it looks like they're gonna push the middle straight up. Yeah, they're gonna push the middle. Kaizu is probably gonna be left, I don't know, like here or somewhere behind. Since he is already falling behind. AFK defending with the 215B, E5, IS7, 250Bs, a T62, and T54 lightweight. And for now, ooh, purple takes quite a lot of damage. RU takes one shell as well, but they did manage to get into positions, and they actually shot those heavies on the move. They did some return damage as well, and GoHard now completely controls this part of the map. And I'm guessing they're soon going to start the cap. Yep. Object 140 in the cap. As I said, Kaizu is gonna be left behind a bit. He's gonna try and guard that middle alley, and AFK is not sending anyone around. It seems like they want to push here directly. I don't think that's the best idea at this point, because GoHard actually controls a lot of this map. They have an Object 140 Annihilator in support. He's gonna be playing this kind of hold down position. But Bachat is exposed at this point, and T54 just goes down, doesn't do anything. And AFK will now have to push, unfortunately for them, because the cap is down to less than seconds. And someone will have to go out and reset. Just Steve? Looty? Someone? Okay, Just Steve actually resets. Looty hits purple as well, but Just Steve is down. That 50B is gonna go down. And he just did. E5 in a bad position, the I7 and the 50B. Oh my god, this is just a slaughter. They're coming out one by one. It wasn't organized. I think they actually expected that lightweight to reset the cap, but I mean, it just didn't happen. Lightweight was killed before he even peeked behind the house, and AFK falling down one by one. You have only 2 tanks remaining. The I7 is gonna fall. FE is gonna kill Killer Kid here, but it won't matter in the end. GoHard loses only 2 tanks and wins the attacking round on Ruinberg. So if you win, as people say, if you win an attacking round on Ruinberg, you're probably gonna win the whole series. And it was a convincing win. AFK was too static. No, they were too AFK. Oh, they lost against Wild Bunch Gaming, I think. I think they played against the Wild Bunch Gaming in the first round. Not 100% sure. I mean, yeah, they were too static in the beginning. They didn't try sending anyone around. They all wanted to push that upper side of the town, but it's like they wanted to do it, but they didn't want to do it. I didn't really understand the mentality there, because they were all there, and when it came down, you know, to reset, they lost the T62 and the MX50B, and the T54 lightweight that died first did more damage than 2 of your tier 10 tanks. It just means you did something wrong. I don't understand those sacrifices really. Like, these 3 tanks were lost for nothing. I mean, they just reset it once. It didn't really matter. They lost 3 tanks for 1 reset. That was just it wasn't really thought through. But yeah, I mean, they did lose the first one as a technical. So I guess maybe not. It's not their first team playing. You know, maybe they're a bit off their game. But still, I mean, it wasn't the best showing that we've seen so far, especially from AFK. I don't know. I'm really baffled. They played poorly. They really played poorly. I hope they get it together, or just they're gonna just be stomped by GoHard. You saw that the GoHard doesn't forgive any mistakes. They made a really good crossfire. They were controlling the middle area. RU actually swung around because of course they were expecting someone to push down that middle. RU swung around to go help that Object 430, but there wasn't any need in the end. They were just standing there in the middle and shooting the tanks of AFK, or away from keyboard. It's much easier to say AFK. So the second map is going to be mines, and since GoHard was attacking on the last the second time on Ruberg, it means they're gonna be starting as the attacker on mines. So if you finish one game, one map as attacker, you're gonna start the next map as attacker. So how you finish a map, that's how you're gonna start the next one. It's a best of 9, so it's at least gonna be 5 games. Okay, 4, at least gonna be 4 games, because the first one was obviously a technical win. But I'm actually hoping for AFK to show us a bit more, to show us why they're second on the roster at this point. I mean, it's still early, you know. It's I think mid-February is the end of the season, so there's 2 months of play. Of course, you know, New Year and stuff, probably not gonna be like 1 or 2 weeks, so probably gonna be a break. But I mean, nonetheless, there's a lot more to be played. But well, having a lead this early on, like GoHard, actually, they have 4 games and 4 wins, which means they played every day so far and won every game. So getting later, even if they lose a few games, later on, I mean, they still pack quite a lead on the score on the leaderboards. If you want to check the rankings, just type exclamation mark silver or exclamation mark bronze or whatever in the chat, so you can see the rankings if you're too lazy to check it out for yourself. So GoHard attacking, they're gonna do it with 2 i7s, 2 bad chats, which is really interesting. I don't see 2 bad chats on mines that often. Object 140 and E50 and the T54. So they opted for 2 tier 9s, which is something we see more often than in the old format. We saw the tier 7s. Tier 7s are used on sometimes, but here we see tier 9s being used really often. For the defense, away from keyboards, gonna go with 2 tier 9s of their own. It's gonna be both T54s. They have an IS-7, 215B, a T-62, and 2 Objects 140. So, bit more heavier on those Russian meds than GoHard. Oh, this is really nice, the IS-7. IS-7s are going aggressive, but they're peeking out around this mountain. It's gonna be impossible for Wade from Keyboard to penetrate these sturdy turrets. And as we see, GoHard already takes control of the hill. The bad chats are up there. Really interesting placement. Oh yeah, missed shots. I think they're shooting blind. Actually, they have no clue where Killer Kid actually is. So, some damage taken here. So GoHard's really spread around. They took control of the island, the big island. I mean, IFK is contesting really hard, so it's not exactly as GoHard completely controls the island. You know, the small island. Oh, that little spot there gives some nice cover for this area. And just Steve, takes quite a lot of shots. He's on to half HP in the T-54. See, the 2 T-54s, they can either come push mid or go reinforce the island. The FV is actually going to be crucial here, in my opinion, because we're seeing the push towards camp number 1. Well, it's really important to figure that the enemy is camping hard on towards the island. The IS-7 in a prime position to support that area. He can just go up here or pull down there and shoot. These two medium tanks as well can help out there, but FVs, okay, they're not reading into this. The batchets are still on the hill, and we see Ondra just now going to the right side here. The mediums will have to do something, either come back or try and take the middle, as we've seen happen a lot of times here. Teams are trying to take the middle trying to take control of the hill when the enemy is in the cap, but two IS-7s in the cap. This cap is gonna go really fast. Psycho and Amir are... Cap is almost at half. Ooh, okay. And we're gonna see... It looks like it's gonna be the push towards the hill. Or not. Okay, they're gonna go around the hill, but... Oh, someone needs to reset, and someone needs to reset this soon. They started going around and they just swing the boat and are gonna go on hill. Kaizo will probably pull back. Killer Kid will try and empty his clip and pull back as well. Annihilator is probably gonna help out. They have a nice crossfire setup here on the hill. Killer Kid taking some I think more damage than he wanted to. Really smart from away from keyboard. They didn't overcommit. They left a few tanks behind so they again don't get wrecked by the guys from the cab. But still, it's looking really bad for them. GoHard is really owning them at this point. The crossfire is set. Another takes a lot of damage. Killer Kid did take a few shots as well, but at this point it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really even matter. The Batchat falls, but so does a Russian medium of away from keyboard. The I-7 is down to 2 shots as well as Object 140, so it's not the best of the situations. The I-7s are pushing up. Sorry, Amir is pushing up. He's gonna shoot the I-7 in the side. He's gonna finish him off with one shell. And I have no idea how AFK can actually come back from this deficit. Viper and Ondra are basically the only healthy tanks left in the FK team, and this is pretty much over. I mean, no need to hype it up. GoHard is just playing really well. They're playing, like, I would say they're playing out of their minds, but this is actually how I've seen them play in the past. So they're a really good team, and they're systematically wrecking their opponents. And they don't go for YOLO rushes. Oh, actually, I think I've seen them YOLO rush once, but it's more like a surprise tactic. They're really methodical about the approach every single time, and as you saw, they just basically tore apart away from keyboard. It was really one-sided. Really one-sided. Excellently done by GoHard. I mean, you can learn something from this, you know, guys. You can learn something. GoHard's playing really awesome at this point. So we're waiting for the invite for the special battle. It's 3-0 for GoHard now, so away from keyboard doesn't really look that well. They're really on the back foot here. I mean, now they will get the opportunity to attack on mines, and honestly, I kind of prefer the attack inside the mines. I always did, at least when I was playing, and I always did prefer the attack inside the mines for some reason. I don't know why. But we'll see if AFK is going to feel more comfortable. Some teams are just better at attacking. It's just how it goes. 3-0 lead. I mean, it's really hard. You need to win this on mines, AFK. You really need to win this if you want to go and have a shot at pulling back into the series. I mean, GoHard's really owning them at this point. Like, AFK didn't stand a chance in both of those games. They seemed a bit, how do I say this? Reluctant, you know. On the defense on Rayberg, they want to push or not want to push. Here they were like, oh, are we gonna go there or are we gonna go to the hill? So they just split up. You saw first, I mean, they were going towards the cap, and then they turned left towards the hill. I mean, I don't know. really fast rotation. Like from GoHard, they pulled back another tank from the city to help on the hill, and they just killed their own hill. I lost one batchet for it, but honestly, that's a price you're gladly gonna pay to leave two tanks at low amounts of HP and kill one. So you effectively trade one for one and extra 2.5k HP. And those IS-7s really weren't even contested by the T-54 and the FA-215B. The FE didn't do anything on that eastern side of the map, and the IS-7s just came closer, and you saw the shots towards the middle and just straight up push and finishing off the leftovers of AFK. I hope they can they can give us a better showing right now, because it's looking really grim. It's prepping to be a 5-0 as far as I can see. Yeah, it was first round was on EU2. Yeah. First round was in EU2. It was technical win for GoHard because AFK, I don't know, they weren't there. But it was on EU2 and then it switched back to EU1. Something went wrong. Even the ESL admins don't know what was going on. I asked them, what? It's on EU2? And one of the admins said, yeah, I'm surprised as well. Anyway, GoHard defending now. One E5, one 50B, two STBs, two objects 140, and RU 251. And it looks like they're going to just go towards the middle and try to take control of the hill. Away from keyboard are gonna be contesting the island, doing the similar thing that GoHard did in the last game. For that occasion, they have 4 objects 140, 1 STB, an IS-7, and M4043. But as I say that, they already started their push towards the island. GoHard was a bit lighter on the island because they controlled both the middle and this big island here, but FK just putting all of their eggs in one basket. That 50B takes quite a lot of damage from their from those mediums, and I think Hardy actually hit him as well, because it was just a big hunk of HP just lost at once. STB is in a lot of trouble. Looty there. Ooh, Annihilator actually didn't penetrate that. The artillery. Artillery is gonna shoot someone. We just don't know who it's gonna shoot yet. And FK looks a bit better this time around. The STBs are trying to flank around and envelop these tanks, and it looks like the Object 140 is gonna go there and help them. If RD could land just one money shot, it would be really good for AFK. But as things are, I think GoHard, if they manage to get the positions, it's gonna be really easy for them to just wreck AFK. Kai's is gonna try and kill the artillery. It's really risky. Like, you wanna use HE sometimes. He thinks RD is here, so he's kind of afraid. But he wants to shoot at the middle, and RD, ooh, it missed! Artillery was shooting the 50B, just Steve with the shot on the 50B, and now it's gonna be really hard for AFK. They're being pressured from the back. The STB, 2 STBs and the Object 140, the IS-7 had to pull back from the cap. AFK Looty is down to one shot. Artillery just went down to Kaizu. Bad Zmori didn't show us that. Everyone wants to see artillery dying. The IS-7 falls down. The STB is gonna be following as well. We see Ondra is trying to come back and do something, but he just gets shot in the back. And as I said, GoHard is covering their bases and playing exceptionally well. Oof. That hit shell. Kaizu should finish off Ondra here, or not. Actually, RU is the perpetrator. And these two objects 140 are not gonna have a great time. Okay, they have Wiper behind them, but the HP difference could have fooled you at one point because these three guys were almost at full HP. But look at this, only one tank dead for GoHard, and it was the STB of Annihilator that got killed earlier on. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, Sky in Pyjama and Wiper are all alone. They managed to kill the RU as well, and Psycho will probably go down if he's not careful. The E5 is just covering from there. Kaizu. Oh, a bad shot. That hit Shell, but STB finds the kill. And Scar will finish off Wiper if Psycho doesn't do it first. Or Kaizu, why not? Kaizu has like 4 kills now. Awesome job. Anyway, GG, go hard. Owning AFK. I'm sorry, I can't really think of any other word. They're just owning 5 kills for Kaizo, 4.5k damage. He did a real good job. Annihilator paid the price. Annihilator was taking most of the shots, and Kaizu was doing most of the damage. Fair trade, why not? Yeah, it was the RD that hit the 50B, and it hit him for like 800 HP that time, so that was a nice shot from Just Steve, but unfortunately that's all he managed to do. Stein here, Stein didn't do much. They got flanked. I mean, I don't actually know what they were trying. Like, it was obvious they're gonna get flanked from that side. We saw teams leaving one tank in the one tank on the bigger island and one tank all the way in the base, so they don't get flanked. Those two STB, actually that one STB from AFK that went down in the river, Luti, he could have been on the hill in their base. I mean, that's what we have seen in the past, and it worked out because someone from the island would be covering him, and because he can play a bit of a hull down, he would actually trade his life for like 2 enemy tanks. So it's kind of worth it. But at the same time, you're leaving tanks on the island a bit more exposed. I mean, yeah, the I-7 from the camp is actually going to shoot the tanks, while they're going towards his mediums, the ally. I mean, the mediums from his team. The guy on the island who would be supporting STB would also be supporting that I-7 and the other guys on on the smaller island further forward. And of course, the artillery. I mean, Arty can shoot you from the other side of the map, so some extra support there, but I don't know. They just didn't cover their ass. It's it's really weird. It's like AFK. It's like they're not really into this. Like they're not here today. Did they sell their accounts? They probably sold their accounts. Can't believe. I can't believe. Fuss Eater is bad at spelling. Oh, I don't know. I really have nothing to say. Like AFK is really letting us all down at this point. GoHard just stomping them. You can't really play against GoHard like you would against any other team. I mean, they're basically WGL quality. So I don't know. If you don't cover all of your bases, GoHard is probably gonna wreck you. As I said, AFK just wait for keyboard guys just don't seem to be ready for this. I don't know their like best lineup or something. Maybe they don't have the best lineup as I already said, but I mean, come on, come on. Okay, so game number 5. Starting GoHard's playing with an E5, T62, 2 STBs, 2 objects 140 and AMX 3090. On the other hand, away from keyboard, 1 E5, 1 STB, 3 objects 140 and 2 tier 9s, 2 T54s. GoHard a bit heavier on the STBs, 2 STBs, and AFK a bit heavier on Russian mediums. Of course, AFK is attacking, and we're gonna see how they will execute this attack. They're going towards cap number 1. Really aggressive. Viper is splitting off a bit to the right. You want to make some crossfire. E5 is probably gonna push forward and be in the front line. STB is probably gonna be around here, also playing on his turret. Yep, this is a place for the STB usually. Let's see the defending side. They already spotted a few of the tanks of AFK. Well, not few, most of them. And E5 is going really aggressive. He went all the way up front into the cap, and it's going to be some pressure from AFK right from the start. Kaizu takes a shot, but E5 got reset. Oof, he doesn't trade. He doesn't trade back, but Luti is there to make that shot count. Now Luti is taking damage as well. Oof, Luti down to half HP. Down to half HP. Luti, my friend. Killer Kid is in a prime position for sniping, as you can see. It's a really nice position. I'm just gonna show you, okay? Because of the gun depression of STB. Watch this. Okay, so he's just gonna come out and shoot. He's waiting to disappear. He got the attention of the enemy team, and this gun depression just allows him to be in an awesome hull down and just shoot at the tanks of AFK. Widely used position, especially in strongholds, clan wars. I've seen it in ESL either maybe like 2 or 3 times. I've seen STB be there. GoHard didn't really bite into this, which is smart, because AFK isn't overly aggressive. They're trying to force the rotations, but we see Annihilator here gonna try and reset from all the way up there. But for now he's unsuccessful. He's missing the shots. And Kaizu? Oh, just as the reset came in, oh my god! Kaizu got sacrificed, and I can't believe this. Annihilator hit just at the exact time the Kaizu went out to reset because the cap was going critical. Oh my god, Kaizu lost his life. Maybe he just rushed down, you know, maybe he would have lived the extra few seconds. Oh, this is bad now for GoHard. I mean, still, you know, they have better positions in my opinion, but someone will have to reset the C5. And it's really important that AFK doesn't have any presence in this side of the map. They have just one object 140 who's pretty low on HP back there, and the T54. So Tefas here can spot the E5, and Annihilator can just reset. And Binocular's gonna go up, and I think the E5 should be spotted or not. Oh, there's a bush in between. Oh my god! Tefas has to be really careful now, but he's not gonna get shot. Nobody's in a position to shoot him, and he spot the E5 eventually, and either gets then reset in. They're just buying time. You can't. I mean, you can't buy time indefinitely. At one point, you're gonna have to commit, unless Annihilator, I mean, if Annihilator is to go down, but there's just no aggression there, and finally we see a push from AFK on that side, but Annihilator is just gonna shoot him in the side, so they have to deal with him first. Oh, Jeanette is providing some cover here, and Amir as well, so it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for AFK. I mean, they're losing in HP so much. STB is down to 1 shot. This T54 driven by Just Steve, is also really low on HP. He's down to one shot now as well, so you can't really use them. That he's gonna die. Oh, clumsy shot by Annihilator there. Didn't really connect, and yeah, I think Annihilator can actually hold his ground here. And I think AFK is just they're just there, so Annihilator doesn't reset again. Can't really focus on E5 when you're being pressured. And Scar takes a few shots there. Fortunately for away from keyboard, Luti didn't take any damage, and Killer Kid is gonna go for the E5. Scar is gonna go with him. Neither takes a shot from the side, and yeah, the C5 should go down, and it does. So it's an all-out push from GoHard. Neither is providing support from the right side because they knew the AFK had quite a few tanks there. But they did pull them back just before this push came in. I mean, 3 tanks down to 1 shot from AFK. And the only healthy tank is a tier 9, and now not even him, he takes a shot from the Annihilator. Annihilator doing an awesome job there. Luti will have to come a bit closer here to support his teammates. Oof. Ooh, he missed Jeanette. This can be a big miss. And but they're giving him time. Oof. Oh my god. Bad trade for GoHard there. Another is getting owned while he's trying to get closer. Viper is in the meantime trying to swing around, and the STB and Object 140 finish off these 2 tanks. Annihilator is all alone, and finally some signs of life from AFK. They managed to win this game, and it's 4-1. Okay, that was actually good. GoHard, I think, thought that AFK a bit overcommitted towards the Annihilator, because I think Annihilator did tons of damage that game. Yeah, 3k damage. He was the biggest damage dealer in his team. He reset the cap quite a few times, and I mean Kaizu, as you see, 0 defense. Annihilator didn't do damage to the E5. Why? Because it was a critical hit in the track with heat shell. So he didn't do damage, but he did reset. And Kaizu died for nothing. I think that was the one and only and the biggest mistake for GoHard, because everything else was done right. They thought the enemy overextended for Annihilator because they knew there were 2 T-54s out there, and they I think even spotted the Object 140. But maybe if they pushed a bit sooner, it would have turned out well. But the Object 140 and the dinged up T-54 were pulled back in the end, and really punished the push from GoHard, as we all saw. So, AFK, 1 game on the board. I guess Murovanka is more of their map. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so 4-1 would be awesome if AFK can actually win 1 more game. Quick. But now GoHard is gonna be on the attack on Murvanka. E50s! Ooh yeah! Go for it. Go for it, son. Is this a legit strat, or are you guys just trolling? I can't really be 100% sure. I think there's gonna be some sort of YOLO ram with them E50s. Ram them. I can't believe. Maybe they're gonna swap the tanks later. Maybe they're just trolling the stream a bit, or they want to troll the away from keyboard. So we're gonna wait a few more seconds. Till the game starts. I would like you to shut up, my stupid phone. I have no clue what Away from Keyboard is gonna do. I mean, it looks like a YOLO rush for some reason. Maybe they have a legit strat they wanna try out. Or a legit strat they were practicing actually, and now they're gonna just execute it. And bathe in glorious victory against AFK with a score 5-1. The victory brought by E50s, the German armor. The Germans. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, they're actually going to play with two E50s, three E50Ms, Object 140, and a Batchat. Now, maybe some of you guys on the stream, more knowledgeable, are gonna say, oh my god, Zmor, you're an idiot. People are doing that. I have no clue. So for me, this is like a troll tactic. I mean, I'm good with like one E50M, or maybe two for some special reason. E50, okay, I'm in tier 9. It's and for me, I actually love the E50. But 3 E50Ms and 2 E50s, it seems like a troll. I mean, it smells like a troll, it looks like a troll, it probably is a troll. AFK is going to defend with 3 E5s and STB, Object 140, a Batchat, and the Artillery M4043. So they love them arties. And I think we're gonna see a YOLO rush from GoHard. Because they have no clue what else they can do. Or maybe they're just gonna put all the E50Ms in the cap. And like have the Batchat and the one E50 support. I have no idea what they're gonna do, okay? They probably didn't have idea either. They just, okay, let's pick E50s. Why not? Why not? So Sky in Pyjama. A bit to the left. He can help his team out from that position. Some nice crossfire set there by AFK, and these E50Ms are going to be a bit. I'm gonna have some troubles actually going forward here. Because AFK probably figured out what was gonna happen, but ooh, as I said, the push from the Batchat comes in together with one E50. This STB is, yep, he's long gone, and GoHard is really going hard. I mean, go hard like never before. Luti is focused, the E50M ram comes in. Don't ram your teammate, Killer Kid, oh my god. The focus is continuing. Stein is the focus at this point. E50M doesn't have the best DPM, but it has a lot of armor and an awesome penetration there. And it looks like GoHard is just... Okay, I have no words. Like, what the hell did I just see? Oh, what the hell did I just see? E50 is owning people. Okay, this is legit strat. Okay, this is WGL stuff. Okay, 400 damage from the ram. Finish him off. Ram the Batchat. Ram him! Ram him! Oh my god. Oh, that rape. Oh my god. Why did you molest Away from Keyboard? Okay, GoHard has to go to prison for this, okay?